Happy morning, children. Hope you all well and good. Now we are going to see about Civics Unit 2, Achieving Equality. Achieving Equality. Children, your learning objective: know the meaning of prejudice and stereotypes, understanding discrimination and inequality, become aware of the negative consequence of discrimination. Children, this lesson we are going to discuss about prejudice, stereotypes, inequality and discrimination. Let's know what is prejudice. Prejudice means to judge other people in a negative or inferior manner without knowing much about them. It happens when people have false beliefs and ideas. The word prejudice refers to prejudgment. Prejudice can be based on many things like people's religious belief, the region they came from, the color of their skin, their accent or the clothes they wear. The types of prejudice or gender prejudice, racial prejudice, class prejudice, disability prejudice, and so on. Next one is causes of prejudice. Some common social factors that contributes to the rise of prejudice are socialization, conforming behaviors, economic benefit, authoritarian personality, ethnocentrism, closure, and conflicts. Next one is stereotypes. When prejudice gets stronger, it develops into stereotypes. Stereotype is a false view or idea about something. The example: girls are not good at sports. Stereotype is learned at a very early age, and children grow to have very strong ideas or opinions about things. Inequality and discrimination. Inequality means difference in treatment. There are different forms of inequalities such as caste inequality, religious inequality, race inequality, or gender inequality give rise to discrimination. Discrimination can be defined as negative action towards people. Discrimination can happen on the basis of color, class, religion, gender, etc. Treating dark-skinned people differently from fair-skinned people. Giving more importance to people of higher caste than to those of lower caste and thinking boys are smarter than girls are all thoughts of discrimination. Article 15, one of the Constitution states that the state shall not to discriminate against any citizen on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them. Next one, caste discrimination. Caste system is the most dominant reason for inequality and discrimination in India. In the beginning, the society was divided into different groups of the basis of occupation, known as Varanas. Many peoples in India have fought against caste oppression. The most prominent among them was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He belonged to such a depressed family and suffered discrimination throughout his childhood. He fought actively for equality among the citizens of India. He is popularly known as Baba Sahib. Indian jurist, economist, politician, and social reformer. He had as MA in 1915, London School of Economics before PhD. Gender discrimination. Gender discrimination refers to health, education, economic, and political inequalities between men and women in India. For example, a girl is not allowed to go to college after finishing her schooling. Similarly, most of the girls are not allowed to select a career of their choosing, rather they are forced into marriage. In some families, girls are not allowed to wearing modern dresses, while boys in such families after wear modern dresses. These are the, for example, gender equality. Next one is religious discrimination. Religious discrimination is unequal treatment of an individual or group's basis of their beliefs. Religious discrimination has been around for a long time. There have been problems between people of different religions for thousands of years. Socio-economic inequality. In the socio-economic field, the benefit of growth have not been spread evenly. However, the income inequality is much higher than the inequality in human development. The low income district are associated with the low industrial development, low agriculture productively, and low human development. Similarly, the district with low literacy rate are found to be with lower sex ratio. Let's know remedial measures for abolishing inequality and discrimination in Indian society are as follows. Wider access to equality-based service like healthcare and education for all. Be aware of current gender bias. Make women more visible in public life and institutions to eradicate gender disparity. Be open to learning about other religions. Promoting community dining in the classroom may help the students to sit together without any bias of caste, religion, or gender. Socialize with people of all types outside home. Effective implementation of laws. Constitution of India and inequality. Constitution set of rules and religions to guide country in legal framework. Article 14. Equality before law or equal protection within India. Prohibits unreasonable discrimination between persons. Parameter to ensure equality. Respecting diversity and ensure freedom. Kinds of freedom. Follow their religion, speak their language, celebrate their festivals and express their view freely. Next one, Article 17. Untouchability is totally abolished. Today, discrimination reported women, persons, tribes, social classes, still striving for equality. Students, let's know some of the achievers. Vishwanath Anand. Vishwanath Anand was born in Chennai in a middle-class family. His mother was the biggest fan of chess and taught him to play the game when he was just 5 years old. She encouraged that motivated him a lot, and this laid the foundation for his future career as a chess player. Anand has won as a chess player. Anand has won on World Chess Champions fights 2000, 2007, 2008, 2010 and 2012. He won the World Junior Chess Champion at the age of 14. He was the first recipient of the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award in 1991 to 92. India's highest sporting honor. He became India's first Grandmaster in 1988. He received the nation's second highest civilian award, Padma Vibhushan, in 2007. Next achiever is S. Ilavaragi. S. Ilavaragi came from a poor family at Vyasabadi, Chennai. His father is a daily wage earning auto rickshaw driver. She participated at win the Indian National Carom Championship in the same year after beating the former world champion Rashmi Kumari. Let's know about the greatest achiever, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Born in a Muslim family in Rameshwaram, he was the 11th President of India and and who is fondly remembered as People President. He completed his schooling at Ramnad, graduation from at St. Joseph College, Trichy, and went on to study aerospace engineering at the Madras University of Tech. After he joined the Defense Research Development Organization DRDO. Kalam family had become poor at his early age. He sold newspapers to supplement his family income. Kalam has written many books, among them very famous books are India 2020, Wings of Fire, etc. Children, let's recap of the lesson. Prejudice means to judge other people in a negative or inferior manner without knowing much about them. Stereotype is a false view or idea about something. Discrimination can be defined as negative action toward people. Discrimination can happen on the basis of color, class, religion, and gender. Caste system is the most dominant reason for inequality and discrimination. Gender discrimination refers to health, education, economic, and political inequalities between men and women. Religious discrimination is unequal treatment of an individual or groups based on their beliefs. Don't wait for the perfect time. Take a time and make it perfect. Thanks to all.